Hello, and welcome back to the ARAH channel here on YouTube. As always, I am your host. I am your founder, Wild Bill Hardy. I said that I was going to move on to organization in the last video, and it come to find out that there were still a couple other things that I had in mind that I should have put in the membership video series, and I forgot. So here's what I'm going to do now, and that is to the one thing that had occurred to me is I don't think I'd ever discussed the submission process, and so I'm going to quickly do that. First of all, before I do that, I want to make mention that just as a courtesy, people work hard on their kids. They work really hard on their kids, and one thing that can really deflate, a new person coming in is unsolicited commentary on their kids. I would ask that we would not do that. Just if they ask for feedback, that's one thing, but unsolicited feedback tends to be counterproductive. And I know this because I've done this in the past. I did this. There is a customer out there that does doc, and I'm kind of singling him out, and I apologize for that. But the community needs to know that I actually private messaged him one time, praised his kit because I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. And then I proceeded to tell him what he could do to upgrade his kit to make it look more accurate, not realizing until after the fact that that was some unsolicited advice, and it probably didn't go over well. And so let me publicly say once again, Harold, I apologize. There was no slight intended. So with that, let's please be respectful, publicly praise, but please don't offer unsolicited advice on kits. That's really the arena of our personnel officer, and myself perhaps, but let's not do unsolicited advice. Again, if they ask for it, they open Pandora's box, as it were. So let's get back to how to submit. Okay, we don't really have a submission form as of yet. I've been working on that. I'd like to get it set up like in a PDF file where it's basically it's like a plug and play, so to speak, where it's a PDF file that we send to you, the applicant, and you just plug in your information. So we're working on that, but in the meantime, do it just as everyone else has done. You either email us the information or you send it to us via messenger. And so here's the information that we need. Your name. That goes without saying. Your name. I need to know who you are. Your address. And here's why I try to send club patches to those who are approved. And the best way to do that is to send it to your address. Phone number. This is kind of optional. What I like to do is, if we happen to be at the same convention, and if I have your number, then we can chit chat. We can text. We can, we can call each other, for coordinating, get-togethers and whatnot. That's really the only reason for the phone number. If there's ever an issue, I'd like to get a hold of you if I could. So your age. The reason for the age is, believe it or not, to my knowledge, unless the laws have changed, there are certain places in this country that require an age restriction to join organizations. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But as of 2005, when I got into the whole costuming community, the great state of Alabama required persons to be 19 years of age to join clubs. So that's the only age restriction there, unless there's some other age restrictions in your local municipalities that I don't know about. Follow those. But your age, name, address, phone number, age, email is optional. But I'm going to have your email if you actually email it to me. But email is optional. And then on to the character itself. Tell us who the character is that you're portraying. Please indicate what reference material you used. And we used the 4 established references. That is the comics. That is the 80s cartoon. That is the official toy line. Hasbro, Super 7, you get it. And the Sideshow collectibles. Because whatever reference you are utilizing, that is how we were going to judge that costume. So when you've got all that information together, we need pictures. And it's real simple. It's just like the Star Wars clubs. And if you're familiar with how the Star Wars clubs do it, it's, the method works. We ask for high resolution pictures, right? Outdoor lighting is preferred because natural light is best. These don't have to be, professionally grade, professional photographer stuff. I mean, if you do, that's, above and beyond, but that's not really required. We just need to clearly see the kit. It needs to be a head to toe shot of front, back, sides. We need we would like a torso shot, from the head up. And if you want to include an action pose, that would be great too. Pictures of your weapon props are also welcome. They're kind of optional, but I mean, we may ask for other pictures. But the goal is, you can never send too many pictures, right? Do try to anticipate. If you have a character that has a lot of intricate detail, might not be a bad idea to snap pictures of those intricate details. But I mean, and then send them to us, right? Currently, Devery Mullis is our Sector Command Personnel Officer. That's a nice fancy title of saying he is, he's our membership guy. He's our personnel guy. He's the guy in charge of judging the costumes and approving them. So, but here's what I'd like you to do. So send all that information to him. Right? When you come into our Facebook page and say, hey, I am ready to submit. First of all, if you do that in the Facebook page, that makes us aware that we have a submission coming, for one. 2, send it to Devery, and go ahead and send it to myself as well. That way you don't get lost in the cracks. It's actually happened in the past where we actually had a shipwreck who had submitted, and it got lost in the shuffle, and the guy got mad, rightfully so, and he ended up going to another club. I can't blame him. I would love for him to reconsider and give us another chance, but that's up to him, and I totally respect the fact that if he doesn't want to, that's his choice, and I don't blame him. But we dropped the ball on that one, so what I would ask is that you email both of us, or Facebook message both of us with the information, both Devery and myself. That way we have, more eyes on the application, and bear in mind that we're all, we all work, we all have jobs, so patience is requested. I would say It shouldn't take more than 3 days, hopefully. However, please give us a week. And if you haven't heard anything within a week, contact me directly. And we will get on that and we'll get that sorted out. And then after that, once it is either approved or denied, we're going to give you a reason why we denied it. But I don't know that we've ever denied anybody. I think everyone's kit has always been, up to muster. So, yeah. After you submit and after you're approved, that's when it comes to me, and I designate your serial number, your service number. I give you your service number, and then I make a public announcement about how you are the most recent member of the club, and I'll welcome you, and we all sing Kumbaya. No, we don't, but at any rate, that's the process. That's the submission process. All right. So if you still have any other comments, questions, or concerns about the submission process or anything about membership, drop them in the comments below, and I will address them. But I think I have finally covered everything that is membership related. So the next series will be the next section of the charter, which is organization. So, but please do leave feedback for me. I love getting feedback. I would love to know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, so I can produce better videos for you guys. So I just humbly ask for your audience participation in that regard. So with that, thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you real soon. We'll be in the next video series. So I'm going to end now with Yo Joe, Cobra, no one is half the battle, and we will talk to you soon. Have a good day.